Hey everyone, happy Monday. I'm Tony George from DocSports.com. Got a big update for you today. Going to give you a podcast update. We got two monster podcasts tomorrow coming your way, including a high-profile guest on one of them. And, of course, we're going to talk about our trip to Vegas. Headed back out to the desert for a while. It's football season. Getting out of this humidity and mosquito bites. And back to the promised land. And contest weekend at Circa, we'll talk a little bit about that. And, of course, I wanted to mention the fact that we haven't done anything with the blank canvas. Behind me is Mrs. George has been shopping and looking around. And this morning, she laid these on me. I thought I'd share them with you before we get to the free play in the Marlins and Diamondbacks game. Apparently, this is going to go up somewhere. What? I'm leaving it up to her. Now, I'm going to have a guitar behind me. You know me, I'm an axe player. But somehow these are going some way. I don't know. And, of course, that good-looking guy right there, DocSports.com sign, that's got to go. And I got some lighting, some professional, so we get rid of the shadows and, you know, going to be me a big podcaster, apparently. But we'll have that for you tomorrow morning before we head out to Las Vegas. Let's get to your free play and get to everything that you need to know for Monday, including a 7-unit play, the only pick we have all day. Go big or go home day. That's Monday. I'll tell you that right now. So you want to stay, if you want the free play, here you go. If you don't want to hear what everything is going on, what's upcoming, including kickoff in college football, then you can ditch the video after that. Marlins taking on the Diamondbacks. How about those Diamondbacks? Hottest team in baseball, huh? Yeah, I had a premium play on them on a run line this weekend. They didn't win a game. They didn't win a game against Tampa Bay. They look like lethargic and disinterested. And something about the water in Florida. They lost a series to Miami earlier this year. And matter of fact, the last 10 times they played Miami, they've only won 3 of them. I think it'd be fair to say that Miami sucks at 45-78 on the year. You know? They're not the worst team in baseball. I mean, the White Sox got that moniker. But you gotta think to yourself here. Arizona must have taken their eye off the prize, eye off the ball in a heated Western Division race they're in, going down 0-3 to the race. Is a team they should beat. They got into, an 8-7 shootout yesterday, still couldn't win it. But I have a feeling, even though pitchers haven't been named, there's some names floating around out there. I got to be honest with you. I don't give a rat's ass who's starting. I think Arizona comes here and blows out the Marlins. Now, Miami did win one game against the Mets, but they're 2-6 their last 8 home games straight up. The last 6 games that they lost, overall, the last 6 games they lost, all were by 2 runs or more. I think Arizona comes in here and blows them out. I think they take out a little bit of frustration. I'll guarantee you one thing, after going 0-3 to the Rays and staying on the road in Florida, they're going to be dialed in for this game. I think they blow them out. I'm going to lay the run line with them. We're not betting the farm. We're not selling grandma's bonds. You know, we're not borrowing, 20 large from the neighbor. It's a free play. Because our free play yesterday stunk. Because Green Bay never got off the bus. We'll talk about that in a minute. But at the end of the day, I think Arizona blows them out. I'm going to lay the run line -115 with the D-backs today. Okay, we have a 7-unit top play today. It's a system play. We've got almost $15,000 to the good for the year for a $100 player. with the system plays, we have one today. That's the hype. Go big or go home. That's it. Stay put. You can go over here and get a free $60 from Docs if you've never been a member. There's a tab on the website. If you span the description below the video, there's a link for a free $60 account. We'll park $60 in anybody's new account at Docs, put it towards that play. Still got money left over. Comes with a profit guarantee. There aren't any strings, there aren't any hassles, there aren't any phone calls, there's nothing. Okay, that's why we've been around 53 years. We take care of people. Okay? End of the day. Now, that's a text from Mrs. George. Right there. Well, right there's a text down there. Don't hang anything up till I get home. Yeah. Goodness gracious. What in the world's going on? Okay. Podcast schedule. Doc's Gridiron 6-pack. Griff Murphy, myself. The reason it's called a 6-pack, we give out 6 plays each week throughout the football season. 3 college, 3 pro. Tomorrow you get 3 college futures, 3 pro futures. This show went 68.7% against the spread last year over 118 game sample size. Threw in some teasers to you as well. Those went 80%. Now, that's unheard of. That's as good as it gets for free. That's also damn near as good as it gets for pay. That is a benchmark that I don't know any show worldwide throughout the football season over 100 games that gave you almost 70% winners. Each and every week, nowhere to hide, can't lie about it. Everybody, thousands tuned in weekly. Hashtag fact. Now, can we match that or exceed it? Probably not. I'm going to be honest with you. That's rare air. But our goal is to give you 60% or better each and every week. Come on. Tune in tomorrow. It'll be every Wednesday except for tomorrow because I'm leaving for Vegas Wednesday. Also tomorrow, feather in our cap, Matt Humans from VEASAN joins us. Host of VEASAN Tonight. One of the premier sports betting broadcasters in the nation. Friend of mine. Great guy. Known for his fast food rankings if you follow VEASAN. And I'll tell you what right now, VSIN.com. If you don't subscribe to their channel and get all the premium stuff they have, whether you're a serious bettor, I don't care if you're a $5 player or a $50 player. You're doing yourself a disservice by not paying attention to that website and that channel. Nonetheless, Matt comes on tomorrow after the Gridiron 6-pack. Both those shows will be up on this YouTube channel tomorrow. Now, NFL preseason weekend. Crappy free play call on the Packers and Broncos over because the Packers never got off the bus. They ran for 80 yards and threw for 80 yards. Week before, they ran for $155 and threw for 220. I guess the one thing I noticed by watching that game is the progression of Bo Nix for the Broncos. He will be the starter. Rookie. He's been impressive in the preseason. You know, this is when you develop players, and nobody can develop quarterbacks better than Sean Payton. He couldn't get it done with Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson, you see him this weekend for Pittsburgh? Terrible. Nonetheless, you know, he's on the downside of a career big time. Big time. Pittsburgh's moving forward with him. Justin Fields might be a better answer. But good luck to my buddy Paul out in Vegas, who's the biggest Steeler fan on the planet. You still got quarterback issues. Nonetheless, can't wait to see him, by the way. Nonetheless, we didn't win that play, and Green Bay looked like they didn't want to be there and didn't want to play. You know, that happens in the preseason. Can't predict it. But Looking forward to the regular season. Regular season in college football kicks off this weekend. Unimpressive slate of games for a debut weekend. Florida State, Georgia Tech's the only big name game on there. And there's a big spread in that one. We'll probably look at a total, kind of what I'm looking at this weekend. And then the next weekend, it really cuts loose. I'll be out in Vegas for Circa Contest weekend, signing up for the Survivor, the Circa Millions. I'll be out at Circa doing some, I think I'll be doing some VSiN maybe Thursday or Friday night. I'll be doing some stuff from Radio Row. I'll be around all weekend. If you're there, drop me a note here or on Twitter at TGeorgeSports. And try and hook up, say hello, whatever. I'm ready to get out there. It's been fun here this summer in the Midwest, other than the humidity and the mosquito bites all over the place. I forgot how buggy it was here, especially when it gets humid and wet. It rains every other day here. It has since I've been back. But I've been able to enjoy myself, see a lot of old friends, family, golf in 3 different states, power boating. Lots of fun. Lots of barbecue, lots of burn-ins, all that good stuff. But time to get back to Vegas. I'll be headed there for an undisclosed amount of time and looking forward to it. So if you're going to be in town this weekend for contest weekend, come on. Give me a shout out. Riff and I will be hanging out for sure. So looking forward to it. And we'll be back at you on Tuesday with the new setup.